If I'm a young man in 2026, I'm talking, I don't care, 18 to 29, I would absolutely positively shift my focus from women at all. Look, I'm 32, so back in my day, we could date women and just date like movies, maybe a little normal restaurant, Chili's, Applebee's, regular stuff. And so long as, you know what I'm saying, you could keep a conversation, you were cool. Like, you could date her, she like how you look, you like how she looks, she like how you are, you like how she is. That was it. It wasn't, if social media is any indicator of what y'all are going through, again, all y'all need to focus on in this economy is making money, saving money, investing money, bettering yourself. Like, that's it. That's it. I could not imagine every video of these women online. It's just, you need to be paying my bills. If you can't afford me, don't date me. If you da 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 da. There's not even, the girls on social media don't even have that get money culture. Like, there's a whole side of TikTok and all these social media platforms where there's young guys talking about how to get money, this method, that method, start this business, drop shipping, whatever. And they're all talking about how to earn more money. I don't even think the ladies even have that. They only talk about like jobs, how to get this job, how to get that job, work from home girly, da 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 da. But they don't even have like a section of content telling them how to earn a lot of money. Their section of content telling them how to earn a lot of money is to get a man who knows how to earn a lot of money. That's not crazy. That's not a little scary.
What's going on, y'all? This is Randall Branch. Welcome back to the channel. We have a reaction video today. Now, I've actually seen that creator before. I used to follow a little bit more of his content because he talks about dating and women, but he also used to talk about fitness a lot. I don't know. He just came across my FYP and I was like, this is a great video to react to. Guys, this is completely false, right? I told you guys that I took some time off of dating. Bro, this summer I've been having, since the summer started and it got hot, our apartment complex has been having a little bit more like gnats. That shit's annoying, but they should be going away pretty soon. But anyways, since this, what was I saying? I was gonna say the same thing. Anyways, I saw that creator a few times on my FYP. He usually talks about like fitness and stuff like that, but today he's talking about how, you know, young men need to stop dating, and these women only care about this. And back in his day, and like he said, he's 32, but like I told you guys, I stopped dating, but it wasn't because of this. I stopped dating because I needed to get my lust under control, right? But most young men stop dating, and even older guys, a lot of men stop dating because of this. Oh, you know dating is so different now. Like, we can't do this anymore, we can't do that anymore. Like I always say, guys, dating is a little bit different, but dating is still the same for the most part. Like, women have always been women, right? Some things are more revealed now because of social media and because of how globalized the dating market is, but women haven't made this complete 180 that a lot of people think. And this is where a lot of you guys are going to disagree with me, but I'm telling you, like, even though women are different, I'm not saying women are exactly how they were in like the early 1900s or like the 1600s, but to act like women are just completely different is false, right? Women will still be down to just hang out, go to the movies, go for a walk, chill, if the vibe is right. Just like he said, he was like, back in my day, right? He's 32, I'm 23. You're watching this, or somewhere between 18 and 40, probably. You might be 45, but we're all within 20 years. Like, there's no back in my day, bro. Like, we're all young men, right? Even if you're 40, you're a young man, right? You're gonna live a good life. You're still a young man. You're a little older than me, but you're still a young man. He's a young man at 32, right? He's 9 years older than me. Well, back in my day, women, they used to be more cool with just hanging out if the vibe was right and if you had good convo skills and if she was attracted to you. But now it's not like that. I promise you, it's still like that. Like I tell you guys, I don't, and again, I don't talk about this to brag or talk about this to throw it in you guys' face, especially with sleeping around. I don't think sleeping around is something to brag about. Even though I used to sleep around a lot, I don't necessarily think it's something to brag about. But I will tell you, I've hung out with a plethora of women, right? Different races, younger, right? When I was younger, and even now at 23, like I've hung out with women slightly older than me or whatever it may be. And I told you guys like plenty of times on this channel, I've never spent money on a date, bro. I've never paid for like a woman's food, or I've never taken a woman to a place where I've had to pay. I just don't do that because I don't need to pay in order for us to get to know each other, right? So that's proof for you guys. And I say that not to brag, I say that to show you guys proof that you don't need to play these games that these other men are playing. Just like he said he was able to back in the day, able to just take a woman out on a date or hang out with the vibe was right, then it was a cool hangout and a cool experience and she was down. I promise you it is still like that today and it will forever be like that. You deal with women that genuinely fuck with you, that genuinely find you attractive, that genuinely want to be around you and in your presence. You guys can do it whatever money, right? If money is involved, it could be like a little a coffee date, bro. It could be like a library, bro. It could be anything. It could be a hike. It could literally be anything. Anything that you want, bro. You don't have to play these games that these other men play. You don't have to take women out on these exotic dates and get out of your body just to hang out with a woman. I hate that these guys make it seem like we're all playing the same game, guys. Yes, he's right. You know, when you go on social media, you do see a lot of men complaining about women and saying that this is their reality and that they have to spend so much money and stuff like that. But that's not every man's reality, guys. It's never been my reality. It never will be my reality. I'll never move like that. I don't have to, right? A lot of you guys don't even think that it's possible. If I went into some stories about how women have dealt with me and how women have treated me, a lot of you guys will probably get on here and tell me that I'm capping and that I'm lying because you can't even fathom the fact that a woman would spend money on me. Like I've had women spend money on me. I've had women buy me food, bake me shit, and bring it over to my apartment, buy from my clothing line, pull up to my apartment with my clothing on. Like I've had a whole bunch of shit. And like I said, I've never spent money on a woman. And I don't say that to flex. I don't think there's nothing wrong with spending money on a woman. Honestly, don't think there's anything wrong with spending money on a woman, but I never have. And you don't necessarily have to. You can if you want to, right? But you guys act like you have to do certain things. Oh, I have to take her to this place. We have to do this thing, or she won't be interested. Like, bro, you don't have to do all this shit, right? So these guys will say stuff like, and this is why I like to get on here and talk because, like I told you guys, I stopped dating for a little bit, but it wasn't because women were just running me like through the mud. It was because I needed to focus on some things, and I made a video talking about why I stopped dating and the mistakes I made. So go back and watch that video that I made a few days ago if you missed that. But guys, the dating market, it is a little different, but it's not that much different. And we could talk about some of the differences because I'm not gonna act like things are exactly the same. But to act like, oh yeah, women just completely don't care about having good conversations anymore and dealing with attractive men and just now all women just only want to get something out of you, right? I made a video talk about dealing with women that want to be in your presence, that care more about your presence than your presence, right? I know you guys have never heard that phrase because I've never heard that phrase. I literally made that phrase up on the spot when I was making up the name for the video. So go ahead and use that, right? Deal with women that want to be in your presence more than they care about your presence, okay? More than they care about what you're doing for them in a tangible way. Oh, he's taking me to this restaurant. Me and him are traveling over here. He's taking me to this night out. Just care about women that want to kick it with you, that just enjoy being around your company, bro. And don't listen to men that act like women like that don't exist anymore because they still do exist. They'll forever exist. Why would they forever exist, Randall? Because it's biological, right? Biology will never go out of extinct. It will never become extinct, right? Biology will always be a thing. Women will always want to deal with men that they could just converse with and kick with, that they find cool and that they find attractive, bro. You don't have to be playing these games that these other men are playing, bro. You don't have to stop dating because all women want a certain experience, bro. I don't give a fuck about providing an experience for a chick, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like all the shit that y'all be, and we're gonna get into it, right? But all the shit that dudes be talking about, oh this and that and this, bro. There's men who don't have to deal with any of that. Become a man that doesn't have to deal with that stuff instead of becoming a man that just stops talking to women. Not talking to women as a straight man is goofy, bro. And that's coming from a man who's been there. I've been in a position where I was like, you know what? Like I said, when I was like, I need to get my lust under control, I'm gonna stop talking to women, bro. That shit was goofy. I could I could be honest with you guys and tell you that shit was some goofy shit, bro. Don't be don't be a dude who's attracted to women, right? You got testosterone and you wanna date, but you're like, oh, like that shit is goofy, bro. Just figure out how you can win. All right. If you guys want to book a strategy call with me, check the first link in the description. You guys want to join my coaching, you guys need any personalized plans, access my clothing line, ebooks and programs, all my information will be in the description. If you guys want me to react to a specific video, then go ahead and follow me on Instagram and DM me that video that you want me to react to. I just found this video on my FYP, but I thought this was pretty interesting because I know this is where a lot of men's minds is at. Where, oh, just stop worrying about dating, just focus on money, bro. Like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? As a straight man, that shit is weird. I'm sorry. And I'm saying that from me. Like I had stopped talking to women for like 6 to 7 months, bro. And I was just in a weird place, bro. Like that shit was weird. It just wasn't, it's not natural as a man, especially as a young man who has testosterone to not be talking to women, bro. That's just not natural. And like I always say, a lot of you motherfuckers who aren't gonna talk to women in the flesh are gonna be doing weird goofy shit like on the hub or on like OnlyFans or looking at IG models. I wasn't doing that shit, bro. Like when I wasn't talking to women in person, like, and I wasn't dating, I just had a timer go off. But anyways, a lot of you dudes, I don't know if it caught this, but a lot of you dudes who are like, oh, I'm just not gonna talk to women. I'm just gonna focus on me. You're touching yourself and doing weird shit at home, bro. Like I said, when I wasn't talking to women, I was genuinely locked in on getting my body right and getting my business right. But I still could have been talking to women, just not being as lustful, right? A lot of you guys need to use that same mindset I have, where it's like, okay, women are running these dudes through the mud, so I still need to talk to women, but I need to stop. I need to fix my program so that women aren't running me through the mud and using me for my money, and and I'm only dealing with women that genuinely want to be in my presence. Same thing with me. Randall, still talk to women, but fix your program to where you're just not looking to sleep with as many women as possible. Right? Just fix your program. Don't stop talking to women, but just fix your program and make sure that all women that you entertain fit within that program. And if they don't, tell them to kick rocks. All right. My name is Randall Branch. Again, I believe it caught me when I told you guys to check the description and follow me on Instagram and DM me. So hopefully it caught me when I said all that. But this is the reaction video. I will say that second part again though, because I do want some more reaction videos. So DM me on Instagram at Randall Branch with a video request with like something to react to, because I really like these reaction videos. It lets me see where you guys are at, like where like the dating market or like the mindset or like whatever I react to. It helps me see like what's going on in the space, in the self-development space, and it helps me give you guys my opinion so that you guys can see where my mindset's on it, and hopefully it can sharpen you guys. All right. Again, Randall Branch, check the description for strategy calls. I'll see you guys later. Peace.